Oh, hello. I'm doing a YouTube video, I guess, because I'm tired of getting dragged into these conversations on Facebook. Alright, so what am I frustrated about now? Well, people keep thinking that they need to drag me into these conversations where we're talking about not tipping a waitress. I'm a waitress. First off, I'm gonna be a little biased about it. That's just natural, I think. Secondly, I kind of think you're a dickhead if you don't want to tip your waitress. Basically, I think if you're willing to put yourself out in the public, you're going there to be served so that you don't have to cook, do the dishes, move. You don't even have to fill your own damn drink. The waitress does that for you. The cook cooks your food. The waitress delivers that for you. You're paying for that. Now, granted, if a waitress gives you shitty service, by all means, tip her for what she's giving you. Well, why do businesses even include tips anymore? Because, moron, some waitresses only get paid $2 a frickin' hour. Those tips that you don't want to leave her pay her bills. Just saying. Now, if you don't have the tipping of your waitress anymore, the business is going to have to pay the waitress a higher salary. There's so many legalities behind that. They would have to pay them at least minimum wage. Now, if you are including the salary now into the business costs of the waitress, you're still paying the tip. You're just being forced to pay it at this point. And let me explain why. Common sense indicates that if you have to pay your workers more, you need to charge more for your product. People like to bring up England to me, in this case, where there is no tipping. But how much does it cost to go out to dinner for two? As where in the States, you could pay $20, plus a tip of $5 to $10, 30 tops. That's a nice night out, right? Right? Well, go to England. Go out in England. See how much it costs, because tip is included in the bill. You don't have a choice anymore. So you people who don't want to tip are basically forcing business owners to make you pay the waitresses. Dumbasses. So yeah, I just don't get why people don't want to pay for the services they're receiving. It's like Bernie Sanders supporters all over. Notice how quiet they are right now, by the way? So, my tip to any waiters or waitresses out there who have customers that don't want to tip you what you deserve, the next time they come into your establishment, make sure you give them the service they tipped you. So if they left you $2 on a $50 check, give them that $2 service when they come back in again. They're either going to stop coming in when they see your freaking car parked there because you're working, or you're eliminating another bad day for one of your waitresses or waiters on staff. So yep, give them the service they deserve, and I don't really care how many people this makes angry. Basically, if you don't want to tip your waitress, go to an establishment where you don't have to. Be choosy. Be a choosy prick. I don't give a shit. Don't come to my business. That's all I have to say. We don't want rude, cheap dickheads ruining the experience that other customers could be receiving. Thank you. This is Hellcat Maggie, and that's all I really have to say on the topic. Stop dragging me into these conversations. Please. Please. La, La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la. La